not half-assed, but wholeheartedly, welcome you to today's first of 2 gameplay streams, right here live on Twitch TV. How's everyone doing? It is Saturday, May 4th, 2019, and of course, I have to say it, because everyone's been saying it nonstop the entire morning. May the 4th be with you. Yes, yes, yes. Star Wars Day, as people like to say, is upon us. The day when everyone likes to celebrate their favorite sci-fi franchise. I personally like Star Wars. I'm not in love with it. I grew up watching the original trilogy of movies and thought that it was quite good. But then after that, you had the movies that came out in the 90s that, in my opinion, were not so good. And it kind of soured the whole opinion of the whole thing, because at that point, people had thought that, Star Wars was untouchable. But then it ended up being not so good, in my opinion, that trilogy of movies. I would say, what was the last one? The last one in that trilogy of the 90s. I can't remember what the hell it's called. It's not Attack of the Clones. It's not The Phantom Menace. Whatever the last one is. That one was alright. But outside of that, meh. Of course, now we have the modern Star Wars movies, which everyone is kind of torn on. Some people love them. Some people freaking hate them. It is what it is. But anyway, today's the day when everyone goes nuts for Star Wars, right? So I would be remiss if I didn't at least bring it up that today is Star Wars Day. So yes, yes, yes. But it's also just a fun Saturday for me, a fun Saturday of streaming. We're going to have lots of streaming fun today. What are we doing today? Let's talk a little bit about that. Today is going to be the continuation of Days Gone here on my first gameplay stream. And I'm about 8 hours into the game at this point, just under 8 hours probably, give or take. And, admittedly, playing the game, I would say, just kind of like meh. It's not a game that I'm super excited for when I play it. At the same time, it's not bad. I'd say last session was good because there were a few really interesting story-based missions. Yeah, I thought that they were pretty good, having the background of what happened with Deacon meeting up with his wife for the first, the history of him meeting his wife and stuff. That wasn't bad. That was all right. But at the same time, there's still a lot of boring and or frustrating things about the game. Notably, the fact that I had to spend, no lie, last stream about 2.5 hours just destroying nests, which are they're not zombies, I guess they're called freakers, the freaker spawning points. Not only did I have to destroy nests to unlock flash travel in the game, then I had to destroy nests just for a story-based mission. They wanted me to destroy even more, and it's like, it is what it is, I guess. It's not horrendously bad, but at the same time, it's definitely annoying that this is what they want you to do. They want you to do grindy shit, which is exactly what all these open world games want you to do, grindy shit. And it's like been there, done that. I've done this in State of Decay. We did things like this in Last of Us. We've done this before. Now, some of the things that are original about the game, for example, the zombie hordes, it's kind of cool at the same time. My first encounter with the zombie horde, they want me to go hunting. And I can't go hunting because it's annoying, because they want me to catch deer, but the deer are surrounded by a fucking zombie horde. And it's like, now, how do I catch these deer if I'm completely surrounded by a horde and, the horde is overwhelming me every time I try to catch these deer? If I get off my bike to skin the deer and get the meat, the horde immediately kills me. It's pretty frustrating. There were things about the game that definitely could have been done a lot better, in my opinion. And some of you might disagree, and that's okay. For me, the first 8 hours are just kind of meh. There's been a few highs with some of the story developments and the like, but mostly it's kind of been been there, done that kind of attitude. Stuff I've done in many other games. Some of the AI has been laughably bad. Laughably bad. A guy standing outside of a doorway, not moving. So I pull out my gun and I just blow his face off, because he's just standing there like an idiot, doing absolutely nothing. What is happening here? I'm looking at him like, what the fuck is going on? Why is he just standing there? Oh, well, bye. So some of the AI is absolutely terrible in this game. But for the most part, Is it a terrible game? Is it a game that, oh my god, I'm having no fun playing? No. But at the same time, is it a game that $60 absolutely must buy purchase? No. At least for now. Now, here's the thing, guys. There's been some people who've been playing this game, and they've played it basically for the long haul. They've been sticking in with it and playing it a lot. And they said, Phil, admittedly, this game has a slow start. You need to stick with it. If you stick with it, you're going to be pleasantly surprised. Once you get to around the 9 to 10 hour mark, the game gets much better. All right? So guess what, guys? Today's the 9 to 10 hour mark. I played about 8 hours. So today, at some point during the stream, we're supposedly supposed to be hitting whatever point in the game here is great. All right? I don't know what it's going to be. I don't know how it's going to be a twist or whatever. I have no idea what to expect. Okay? I guess we're going to see firsthand together what's supposed to be so great about this twist in Days Gone on stream today. All right? So we'll see. We'll see together. Some people have expressed that they're happy that I'm playing it. And I do want to, again, say shout out to the fan who donated this game earlier this week. Ace Best, right? Yeah, Ace Best, donated the game for me so that I could play it. It's given me variety to my streams. Outside of this, all I was playing was Mortal Kombat, and some people were getting very tired of Mortal Kombat. So at the very least, it's given me some variety and different things to do. But at the same time, some people are like, I wish Phil would just play something else or play more Mortal Kombat. So let's see today what happens. Okay, let's see if the game's good. Let's see what happens and go from there. If today it does pick up and it's interesting, then I'd be more than happy to just keep playing this game and balancing it with Mortal Kombat for the next week or two. Keep in mind that the real first major new release of May is in the middle of the month, Rage 2. So we've got a good amount of time to do other stuff before we get to the major release of the month. So that means, I'd be more than happy to balance this with Mortal Kombat so there's variety on the streams, okay? I'll be honest, if I end up not continuing this game, more than likely what that means is I'm going to have to find something else to play and balance, along with, the game, because, what else am I going to do? I'm not going to just play Mortal Kombat for 10 straight days. That's crazy. So we'll see. Let's see what happens today with Days Gone. I'm being very honest here. I hope it does pick up. I hope the game gets better. I hope that the game shows its true colors and that maybe it really just had a slow start and we get kind of blown away and it gets a lot more fun to play and watch. That's the other thing. It's not just me playing. It's you watching. I have to put out an entertaining stream while I'm also playing the game. It's not just about me enjoying myself or whatever. It's about you as well. So let's see what happens today, everybody. Okay? Now, later tonight, I'm playing a session of Black Ops 4 Blackout Battle Royal, and this is going to be, roughly a 2-hour session later tonight around 6:45 p.m. Pacific time. This is going to be interesting. The reason being, Blackout had a big update today, and the map has changed in a major way for the first time. Now, there was a spring update about a month ago where, the map changed like spring colors, and they added sledgehammers and the like, but now they've changed it so that the dam has broke and water has flooded major parts of the map, changing the actual map. There's parts that are flooded. Hijacked, which was that boat, has moved. And I guess the cargo area, the ship capsized, changing everything. Changing the whole layout. Okay? So, that's going to be fun not only, because when we play Blackout, there's a lot of interaction and fun in that regard. I love it because it's one of my most interactive streams. We get to talk about stuff, right? But we'll actually see some variety in the map and everything. It won't just be the same old tonight. Okay? So that should be fun. I hope you guys will join me for that later tonight. Around, like I said, around 6:45 p.m. Pacific time. Tomorrow, we're doing something different. Tomorrow, I'm going to be playing Mortal Kombat 11 with Brian and Kekken. We're going to make a private lobby and play with each other for a little bit here. A couple hours, maybe just alternating between the different characters that we've been using in the game. And it's fun. It should be fun, as long as the lobby system works. And I should emphasize that, because sometimes with these fighting games, you try to do it and people drop and the connections are awful. I'm hoping the lobby system ends up being good, because we're going to do this lobby tomorrow between the three of us. And it's going to be, an hour or two of just us playing each other. And if there's some co-op available in the towers, the time towers of time, we want to do some co-op missions there if available. Sometimes they're there and sometimes they're not. All right, then we're going to break it up with we're gonna after let's say about after the first half of the stream, you know how we take a break. We'll come back. I'll probably make a lobby where people can just join. So it'll be, you know, myself, Brian, and Kekken fighting other people. You know, it'll be us all going in a rotation fighting people as they come into the lobby to challenge us. So we'll see how this goes. This is the first time I'm doing this for Mortal Kombat 11. You know, the game's been out for almost 2 weeks, but at this point, I figure it's time to finally start doing stuff like this rather than just randoms online play over and over and over. All right. The other deal is, you know, I'm not great at the game. So if either Brian or Kekken are good at this game, they're going to be whooping my ass because I am not good at this game. I can barely get any combos or anything. But, you know, I play with a wide variety of characters at this point. So more than likely I can play with characters like Garrus and Cetrian, Collector, probably, you know, Johnny Cage, Kitana, Raiden, right? I've played with a decent amount of characters, so I should be able to at least alternate between a few characters and see if, you know, how it goes. I mean, I could play with Kano, I just don't like him. Yeah, you can, you know, do some alternation, and we all pick different characters and kind of switch around and see who we like and who we don't. It could be pretty fun, all right? So that's going to be tomorrow's main stream, okay? And then tomorrow night, late night, I'm going to be doing some Phoenix Wright Trials and Tribulations. We're returning back to Phoenix Wright for another 2 hours of voice-acted fun. Yes, I will be doing that, and we'll see how that goes tomorrow night, okay? Then on Monday, we'll swap back to Days Gone, all right, as my main gameplay stream. As long as today goes well, I have no problem playing more Days Gone. And then Monday night, you know, we're going to keep alternating between the chill games. So probably Monday night, I'll be doing more Minecraft again. And this time around, the focus will be checking out the new villages, which I was trying to find last time. Apparently, I missed one. Apparently, when I found that outpost of pillagers, there was a village right nearby it. So I think what I'm going to do is go to the new village, check it out, see the new mechanics and stuff they've done. If I have to fight the pillagers, I will. So this should be pretty fun. Then, you know, Tuesday, Wednesday, kind of same deal, alternating Mortal Kombat and Days Gone. I'll probably be playing another new character in Mortal Kombat and going from there. Thursday this week is my day off for the week. All right. And we'll go from there. On the, I think it was supposed to be the 9th, but I could be wrong. The next episode of Life is Strange 2 is releasing. Whenever it releases, I'll be putting that into the schedule, okay? Whenever it releases. I don't know if it's releasing Thursday or Friday this week or whatever, but I'll definitely be playing that, you know, once it becomes available. So there you go. That's kind of the rough idea. You know, Days Gone and Mortal Kombat alternated with chill stuff at night, okay? By the way, I should bring this up for those who haven't been following along. I finally got promoted in MLB, the show, last night. I finally made it to AAA leagues, at least. So now we got bigger, better stadiums, better teams. The games are picking up a bit. It's more interesting now. So for those who were following MLB and stopped watching because it was so boring doing the same shit, after 14 hours of grinding, the game finally promoted me to AAA. So you can start watching that. And by the way, those videos went live last night over on DSPGaming on YouTube. So you can check those out at your convenience. Okay? All right, so that's the deal with the schedule. I hope that sounds good to everybody. Looking forward to it for sure. And, you know, thanks for being here on the stream today for more Days Gone so we can firsthand see if it gets better or not. Let's see. I'm just trying to think if there's any kind of housekeeping stuff I need to talk about before we get to the plugs and everything. What I will say is this. We have a new subs goal this month, 500 subs, much more realistic than last month's. And if we hit 500 subs at any point during the month of May, I'm going to be doing another retrospective event. If you're not aware, this means that we're going to be going back and looking at videos from my 11 years as a content creator, and it's going to be, you know, ones that you guys pick. So it's going to be pretty fun to see what people, you know, are interested in seeing during this event. We've gone back and watched things like travel vlogs, Project 7, gameplay videos, game reviews, you know, so much stuff. DSP Tries It and Cooking with the King. We've done so much of this. So I'd be more than happy to go back and do another one of these. It should be pretty fun, okay? So, very much, you know, looking forward to that. Please consider subbing this month. If you want to see that happen, if you subscribe, you get many benefits, including access to over 30 emotes. Over 30. Plus, you don't have to watch advertisements when I take ad breaks, and you get a cool chat crown badge to show how long you've been a supporter. By the way, guys, I need your input on this. Listen up. Everyone listen up. So I got an offer to have new Tier 2 and Tier 3 emotes designed. As you guys know, when you subscribe at Tier 2 and Tier 3 on the channels, it's a little more expensive, but it helps me out more. The benefit to you is that you get these exclusive emotes. Well, a year ago, the Street Fighter Anniversary Collection was coming out, and we got Tier 2 and Tier 3 emotes based off of that. At this point, no one cares about that anymore, okay? So we need something new. So my question for you guys would be, what are you guys looking for when it comes to Tier 2 and Tier 3 emotes? All right? What kind of emotes would convince you to do a Tier 2 or Tier 3 subscription to my channel? FYI, I think a Tier 2 subscription is $10 and a Tier 3 is like $25 or something like that. So what would convince you guys? All right? That's the question. What would you be looking for these emotes? And be serious about it, too. Because, I want to try to convince people to do Tier 2 and Tier 3 subs, and it's hard when you don't know what to do, okay? A hell of a lot of people are saying T-pose. These people are saying T-pose emote. All right? And some people are saying frog. Huh. Now here's the deal. Real Talk Mommy says, why would you pay extra for a T-pose? Would you? Here's the question. Would you guys? If right now, if we added a really high quality T-pose emote of me T-posing, would you do a Tier 2 sub immediately? Because if you would, then I'll look into it. I'll actually put some effort into it. Maybe I'll go take a picture of myself in a T-pose or something, right? I know it can't be a 4-piece T-pose. And Tier 2 and Tier 3 subs can only be one emote, FYI. Okay? Some people are saying no, they wouldn't, and some people are saying yes, they would sub. So T-pose seems to be the common one. I don't know what else you guys would want. I'm trying to see if anyone else has any suggestions besides frog. Stupid frog. One day we're going to get to the origins of the frog craze. Right now we have no idea what the hell it is. So one day we'll get to the bottom of it. We'll figure out what the hell the frog craze was. Okay. All right. Well, thanks for the input. We'll see what we can do. All right. See what we can do. I'll let you guys know. Okay. All right, guys. So let's get to the plug segment. All right, let's get through the plugs. Then we'll do some shout-outs for those who've contributed, and we'll get started here with Days Gone. Fair enough. All right, guys. So thank you guys very much for everything. I want to, say thanks for over 11 years of awesome. Me being able to do what I love as a hobby and then turning it into a living, even though I didn't intend on that ever happening. And now, of course, being a full-time live streamer, being able to interact with all of you on a daily basis is a ton of fun. I absolutely love it, so thank you very much for that, everybody. That being said, all this is possible because of your crowd-funded support. The days of me being able to make a living on YouTube ad revenue are long gone, and now I rely on you guys to help support the efforts to let me keep doing this, all right? So thanks to anyone who has contributed in any way, shape, or form. If you're considering contributing to make the live streams continue and also allow me to keep uploading the long-form video and archives that I do to YouTube on DSP Gaming, here's just a few of the ways that you can help out. The first is to check out Patreon at patreon.com/DarkSidePhil. Anything you pledge to my Patreon will work towards earning you a personal perk, which is a way of me saying thank you for your contributions. Perks currently include things like getting premium forum access so you can post up nominations for special events, i.e. the upcoming Patron's Choice event. Excuse me, not Patron's Choice event. The upcoming retrospective event is what I meant to say. Or you can get your questions answered on my bi-monthly Q&A show, Ask the King, which is coming up at the end of May. Or you can get a private Q&A video made. All right, so give it a look. Thanks to anyone who pledges to my Patreon. I appreciate it. Number 2, I've got a merchandise shop where you can buy all kinds of Dark Side Phil and DSP Gaming themed merchandise, including t-shirts, sweatshirts, hoodies, stickers, and mugs. Great quality stuff that I definitely appreciate anyone buying. Plus, I can attest to the quality because I own a bunch of it. Some of it I've owned for over 2 years now, and it's never even worn out. Pretty awesome. All right. Now, in addition to all of that, if you're here live on the stream, this is a no-brainer. If you cheer, sub, or tip during today's stream, I will give you a verbal shout-out during the stream as a thank you for your contributions, all right? Now, keep in mind, it's subjective what I say on my stream. I'm trying to keep a nice chill vibe here where we can all enjoy gaming and relax together, which means I'm not going to be saying anything that brings drama to the stream, nothing negative or toxic, and insults or negative memes towards myself or others, and things that massively derail the stream, like song lyrics or politics. I'm not going to go into that crap, okay? I'm just not. This is supposed to be a chill gameplay stream where you escape from all that kind of crap. It's not supposed to be the place for it. So understand, you know, I am grateful for all contributions, but I am not obligated to read every single thing that someone tries to cheer, sub, or tip to get me to say, because sometimes they try to get me to say stupid stuff, okay? However, that being said, I will give you a shout out for a contribution, and I have a stream stats leaderboard at the top of your screens where things like total subs, top cheerer, and top tipper, as well as total tips for the day will all be tracked. So it's a way for you to get extra recognition. We also have a cheering leaderboard that's built into the Twitch chat for those who are on desktop version of Twitch. You can see it right now. So if you cheer, you'll get up on that leaderboard if you're in the top 10. It's another extra way for you to get recognition. All right. So all that being said, I appreciate any contributions, guys. If you're curious, how do I contribute? All you got to do is type exclamation point and then the name of what you want to do. So how do I subscribe? Well, type exclamation point sub into the chat, and boom, it comes up, a command explaining. How do I cheer? We'll type exclamation point cheer. How do I tip? Type exclamation point tip. Now, everything helps, and I appreciate any contributions. Contributions are not required, but they're always appreciated. As I said, it's the crowdfunding of you guys that allow me to keep doing this for a living. I would not be able to do it without the stream support. Being very real, it's the stream support that keeps me going. All right. That being said, right now, everyone, I need your support via tips. There's two reasons why this is going on, why I need your tips right now. The first is, last month, I wasn't here for a week because I was visiting my parents in Connecticut. And during that time period, I wasn't working. And I knew it was a necessary sacrifice, but I also knew it was going to mean things were going to suck for me financially this month, and they do. So please, number one, if you want to help out with that, because I have a whole week of missed income last month, please consider tipping. The other thing is, and this is just very brief because I don't want to talk about this at length, but regarding my tax situation, I'm currently trying to get onto this payment plan with the federal government for the back taxes I didn't pay last year. But my tax guy is basically saying, I'm not going to get you on that plan unless you pay me for some of the work I've already done for you, which I didn't pay him yet. He charged me over $1,000 just to do my taxes last month, and I haven't paid him yet, so I got to pay him at least a few $100. So all the tips that you guys gave me for the last, week, that's what it's going to. So I was supposed to go to bills. Nope, it's got to pay the tax guy. So that's what I mean. Right now, tips are going to help me more than anything. Even though I appreciate everything else, tips right now, boom, I'll be able to help me with bills and everything. So please consider tipping me. There's two ways that you could tip me during the stream. If you look below the stream, there's a button that says tips jar you can click on, and that will bring you to my PayPal tips page. Or you can type exclamation point tip into the stream chat. That'll bring up the link that goes right to that page. A few things about tipping me. The first thing, you don't have to have a PayPal account to do it. That's a misconception. You can use a debit or credit card. It says right there on the tips page. You don't need a PayPal account. Number two, you could tip completely anonymously. You don't have to actually tip me and leave a name and a message, especially if you're afraid that someone might come after you on the internet because you're supporting a streamer, which happens sometimes with these no-life assholes. Yeah, do it anonymously, and that way no one will know who it is, and no one can come after you. No risk, right? So again, thank you guys very much for your support. Please, if you at all can to support me, please tip me today. That's going to help me the most, and I really need your help right now for the next few weeks, because this month is going to be one of the roughest months ever financially for me. There's nothing I can do about it. Hopefully, what I'm hoping is that it'll stabilize after this month or two, but I have to get through it, right now, because of everything going on behind the scenes. All right, thank you guys. Now let's go ahead and do some shout outs for those who have already contributed. Sounds good? All right, let's do this. So, let's see here. All right, so first of all, overnight, Golden Colts did a couple cheers. That's very much appreciated. Thank you very much, Golden Colts. Kanji Monster started the cheering today with 50-bit cheers to never celebrate N7 Day. I don't know what that means. N7 would probably be Mass Effect. But thank you very much, Kanji Monster, for the cheer. Alexander Rossi cheered. He says, probably won't be able to catch the stream tonight. He must be talking about tonight's Blackout stream. He says, just a heads up, land at the cargo docks. It was changed the most with the new update. Yeah, the cargo docks have apparently been completely changed. The ship capsized, and the whole area kind of flooded. So now there's different things to check out there. Not to say that it's any big deal because it's just the same generic randomized loot everywhere. But at least it would look pretty different, right? So maybe I'll drop there tonight. Maybe I'll drop at Hijacked tonight just to see how it changes it to be in a different location or whatever. It should be interesting to see how the maps change. So it should be a fun session tonight for sure. Okay, Vote Democrat did 111-bit cheers. Says, did you see the grown man who cried over the new Star Wars trailer on YouTube? His wife's boyfriend had to bring him. His wife's boyfriend? What? Anyway, thank you for the cheer, Vote Democrat. I'm not even going to comment on that. I'm just going to put you up as the top cheer of the day. Okay, then. 111 bits. Very nice. Continuing on. Dolphin tipped me $1.01 saying, why are weirdos talking about my pecs? Listen, I don't know. I don't know what happens with this stuff. I'm not gonna go along with foolishness. So we're just gonna ignore it. Infinite has gifted a sub to TTV Noble, who has now had a sub for 26 months. So thank you, Infinite, for the ongoing support. I appreciate it. Potluck Yogurt tipped me $2. All right. Hold on a second here. My whole laptop just locked up. I can't see anything. Come on. All right. Hold on a second. I'm refreshing. I'm refreshing everything. Dope. Okay, it's refreshing. All right, here we go. Let's try this again. Potluck Yogurt. No, what the fuck that means. Tipped me $2. Says there's no way people still enjoy watching Blackout streams. They're played out and stale, and that's not a reflection of you. It's the gameplay in the stream format. There's nothing compelling anymore. Wrong. Actually, my Blackout streams are some of the most consistently highly attended and most contributions, actually, that I get on any stream. People tell me when I play Blackout, it's incredibly fun because, number one, most of the stream is just kind of hanging out and talking with me. And number two, there's some pretty epic gunplay that happens. You know, every once in a while, I still get a good drop on someone or I surprise someone. And, you know, regularly, meaning pretty much every session, I make top 5, if not higher. And some sessions, I get multiple wins. So it's actually exciting. It's still exciting to this day. Maybe for you, it's played out. But there is a consistently decent-sized group of people who attend my Battle Royale streams, who really like them, and, you know, contribute and talk with me. It's fun. It really is fun. All right? And no, I don't hide in the toilet all game. Sometimes I do, sometimes I don't. In fact, if you guys have actually watched, because a lot of you don't, you just listen to negative bullshit, I've been, you know, much more adventurous in the last month playing Blackout. I go to the Lighthouse. I go to Hijacked. I go to the desert. I explore areas I didn't used to explore, and I go head up in firefights, and, you know, I'm not afraid to engage people all the time. Especially if I can get the drop on them, I really try to, you know, engage as much as I can. So, you're wrong. That's actually not what's going on. I'm not just sitting in a toilet the entire time. That does happen every once in a while. Especially what you got to do is really you wait till like top 20, and then you try to get near where the center of the circle is, and you hide for a bit. That's the strategy. Kill people early, then get to top 20, then hide for the last 5 minutes, then come out and try to take out the leftovers. That's how I win. And I win regularly. So it's an effective strategy. Okay? So anyway, you know, it's been fun. And I'm looking forward to tonight for sure. So Potluck Yogurt, no. The Blackout streams are not played out. They're actually still going well. You know, trust me. If I was playing Blackout and no one was showing up and everyone was complaining that the streams were boring and they didn't want to see Blackout anymore, I wouldn't do it. It's been the complete and utter opposite. When I don't play Blackout for a while, people actually complain. And then, man, I wish you would go and play some Blackout. It's fun when you do it. And, you know, we love hanging out with you when you do it. And it's actually some of the best kind of conversation that we get to have all week comes during the Blackout streams. Okay? So there you go. Alrighty then. Alright, continuing on. Real Talk Mod Me cheered and said, you ever think about having more interesting titles for your streams? Having Days Gone live stream is bland. Kind of a given here on Twitch. But yeah, some more interesting titles would be a cool addition to the stream. Like what? Like, what do you want me to say? Dark Size Phil's Imaginarium Emporium Days Gone stream of amazing, awesome fun? Like, what else do you want me to say in the title of the stream? For here, we'll pull a Luke Harper. I'll just title the stream, It's Saturday. You know what that means. That's it. That's all I'm gonna do. And then we'll see if people show up or not. If you guys have ideas, you see, people don't know what I'm talking about. Luke Harper, the pro wrestler, every single day, he tweets out one tweet, and his tweet says, it's whatever day it is, you know what that means. That's all he does, and it's become a meme. Everyone always responds with silly things and everything, because he does it every single day. So I'm just going to start doing that. That'll be the titles of my streams. Okay? But I don't know, like, if you guys actually have, like, solid, like, here's something that someone else does, and it's, you know, makes it better or whatever. But I don't want to go over the top and start naming shit stupidly just to try to get clickbait. Because that's all it is. It's clickbait, right? I mean, I got Dark Side Phil, Saturday stream, Days Gone. Maybe I could do that. You know, DSP's Sunday stream, MK11 lobbies. I could title it like that if that's what you want. But does that really add anything? Is that really going to have any kind of an effect, do you think? Or, I don't know. You know? If you really want me to change it up a little bit just like that, I can. I'm not looking... But exactly. I'm not looking for clickbait. You know, I'm not looking for clickbait. I don't want to put a stupid title just to get people to come see what the stream is and then be disappointed because it's a gameplay stream. Oh, it's just a gameplay stream. He's playing a game. Well, yeah, that's what I do. That's actually what I do. You know, I'm not one of these people who's going to do stupid shit on stream, so... Okay. Alright, let's continue. Tokido Bison. You bastard. Tokido Bison. He knows what that is. Tokido beat my ass with CE Bison, and everyone still knows that story. Did the 95-bit cheers is Real Talk play Street Fighter? I would love to, except there's really not a viable way to do it. I was playing the Anniversary Collection for a while there, but now when I play, I barely find anyone, and when I do, it's usually the same one or two people over and over and over, to the point where there's really no point. You know, even Super Turbo, every once in a while, I'll find a person or persons to play, but it's not like it was, you know, it was very much a lot of competition when the game released a year ago. Now there's like nothing. It just sucks. There's never really a definitive version of these classic Street Fighter games that lasts. So I would love to play classic Street Fighter, but, you know, sadly, you know, there's not much I can do about that. I can't make people play the collection, and there's no other viable way to play on console. And no, I'm not going to play on Fightcade. And no, I'm certainly not playing Street Fighter 5. Definitely not playing Street Fighter 5. Hell no. Cliffy Bureau. Did a 500-bit cheers. Do you stinky of poo-poo? Do I stinky of poo-poo? Well, last night I showered before I went to sleep. And, I mean, I did use the bathroom this morning, but I did wipe thoroughly. So I would like to think maybe I don't stinky of poo-poo. But I guess maybe I would be the wrong person to ask, because if you stinky of poo-poo, you get desensitized to the smell of the poo-poo. You know, it's like your own body stink. You don't really usually smell it unless it's really bad. But then someone else will be like, oh, man, you fucking reek, dude. And like, oh, shit, all right, I gotta go fucking wipe, or I gotta go fucking shower, or I gotta go put lye all over my body and burn off a layer of skin because I'm so disgusting right now. So, no, I don't think I stinky of poo-poo. At least, Kat probably would have said something this morning if I stank of poo-poo, and she didn't say anything. So, I'm assuming I don't stinky of poo-poo. Okay? Alright, so Cliffy Bureau is the current top cheerer of the day. Thanks, Cliffy Bureau, for the cheer. I appreciated that. The Man tipped me $1 and says, how come you laugh at people in the chat when they type frog or golf, and he's doing that with HG or GH, But you get upset when people type content. I don't know, like the content thing always seemed to be something that was a really negative association. Like they're saying, when I say content, it's a joke because my content isn't valid content or something. Versus just the way I say it. Like when you're saying frog or golf, you're not insulting me personally. When you're saying content, haha, his content sucks. See what I mean? There's a different association versus just pronunciation of a word versus the association of the misspelling of the word. So there's your thorough answer on why I think there's a difference. And you had a valid question. So there you go. There's your answer. In reality, I don't think that anything is too harmful in that regard. I just think that people spam too much. If someone just came in every once in a while and said content with the stupid misspelling, I wouldn't care. But then you get assholes who come in here and go out of, oh, I got to put it 100 times in the fucking chat and blah, blah, blah. And insult Phil constantly. And that's when, the stupid memes get out of hand. Okay. Infinite 55 did a 2,000-bit cheer. Oh, wow, I totally forgot about this. He used the bleed purple emote. Ladies and gentlemen, if you're going to cheer today, please use the bleed purple emote. Or, excuse me, cheer mode. The bleed purple cheer mode. I totally forgot it exists, but if you use it, you give bonus bits to the said streamer that you're cheering for. And it's free. You don't give said bits. They're giving them away for free. All right? So if you're going to cheer, it's a no-brainer. Use the bleed purple cheer mode to give additional bits for free. All right? Anyway, thank you, Infinite 55. 2,000-bit cheer. A nice big cheer. One of the biggest cheers I've had in weeks, quite frankly. And I appreciate that very much. Let's go ahead and let's get you up on the leaderboard. Thank you. Now, again, I want to reiterate, if you guys really want to help me the most, please tip me. The cheering's great. I love that. But that's not going to help me in the short term to get through this month. I really need your support via tips today. So for those who want to, support in a big way, please tip me. Again, there's 2 ways you can tip below the stream. There's a tip jar button you could click, or you could type !tip into the stream. That'll bring up a link. You can either be anonymous, or you can leave your name in a message if you'd like when you tip me, and you don't need a PayPal account to do it. A debit or credit card will do it, all right? It's not to say that I'm ungrateful whatsoever. I'm not. Everything else helps. Anything, Patreon, Teespring, all these things help me long term, but tipping right now is really what I need support with. Okay, guys? Fair enough? All right, what I'm doing here, I'm finishing up my drink here, and then we're going to get started. I just want to finish up this bottle because I have to crunch a bottle. God forbid I do that during gameplay. People will say that they went deaf. Okay. So I got my bottle here. All right, everyone ready? I'm going to crunch the bottle. In 3, 2, I fooled you. I crunched it early, so that way I got it out of the way. There you go. I crunched it early. I fooled all of you. All right, bottle has been crunched. Shout out to Savage No Neck, who has subscribed for 7 months. Is the best 7 months of my life. F the virgin, no life trolls who have nothing better to do with their pitiful excuse of an existence. Well, I don't necessarily know if goating the trolls is going to actually make things better. However, I do appreciate your 7-month resub. Thank you very much to Savage No Neck. All right. All right, guys. Are we ready? Let's end the pre-stream. Let's jump right in. Today's gone. Let's see if the game actually gets better today or if the people who said that are full of steamy donkey poop. Oh, I'm sorry. I should have went with Cliffy Bureau. Stinky poo-poo. They're full of stinky poo-poo. That's right. Stinky poo-poo. All right. Thanks, guys. Let's, oh, hold on. An anonymous gifter gifted a tier 1 sub to Larry Jawler. Larry Jawler. Well, congrats to Larry Jawler on the gifted sub, and thank you to whoever the anonymous gifter was for that support. That's much appreciated. Actually, you know what? Then we should do 2 things. Number 1, let's check sub count. We're still at 449 subs. I don't need to update it. Number 2, let's do a shout out for the top cheerers, because I almost forgot to do that. And I do want to give credit to the top contributors this week. All right. The top 10 cheerers as of this morning. In 10th place, we've got Freddie B. Mackin. In 9th place, GTK RWN. In 8th place, Retired Spoiler. In 7th place, The Last Hope or excuse me, Last Hope 387. I screwed that up. In 6th place, a Mark Ash Trick. 5th place goes to Kill Chan. 4th place, Mr. Papavera. 3rd place, Infinite 55 with that big cheer this morning, getting him way up there in the rankings. 2nd place, BWT 56. And 1st place this week, Vote Democrat. So thanks all of you for your cheer support this week. Okay? Okay? All right.